For years, NATO has granted impunity to convoys packed with supplies bound for ISIS and Al-Qaeda. Russian airstrikes have stopped them dead in their tracks. If a legitimate, well-documented aid convoy carrying humanitarian supplies bound for civilians inside Syria was truly destroyed by Russian airstrikes, it is likely the world would never have heard the end of it. Instead, much of the world has heard little at all about a supposed aid convoy destroyed near Azaz, Syria, at the very edge of the Afrin-Jarablus corridor through which the so-called Islamic State, ISIS, and Al-Qaeda's remaining supply lines pass, and in which NATO has long sought to create a buffer zone more accurately described as a Syrian-based, NATO-occupied springboard from which to launch terrorism deeper into Syrian territory. The Turkish-based newspaper Daily Sabah reported in its article, Russian airstrikes target aid convoy in northwestern Syrian town of Azaz, 7 killed, claims at least 7 people died, 10 got injured after an apparent airstrike, reportedly by Russian jets, targeted an aid convoy in northwestern Syrian town of Azaz near a border crossing with Turkey on Wednesday. Daily Sabah also reported speaking to Daily Sabah, Serkan Nergis from the Humanitarian Relief Foundation, IHH, said that the targeted area is located some 5 kilometers southwest of the O-P1 Nar border crossing. Nergis said that IHH has a civil defense unit in Azaz and they helped locals to extinguish the trucks. Trucks were probably carrying aid supplies or commercial materials, Nergis added. Daily Sabah's report also reveals that the Turkish-Syrian border crossing of Unclear is held by what it calls rebels. The border crossing of Unclear should be familiar to many as it was the scene of Germany's international broadcaster Deutsche Welle's DW investigative report where DW camera crews videotaped hundreds of trucks waiting at the border, bound for ISIS territory, apparently with full approval of Ankara. The report was published in November of 2014, a full year ago, and revealed precisely how ISIS has been able to maintain its otherwise inexplicable and seemingly inexhaustible fighting capacity. The report, titled, "Is Supply Channels Through Turkey?", included a video and a description which read, "Every day, trucks laden with food, clothing, and other supplies cross the border from Turkey to Syria. It is unclear who is picking up the goods. The haul